Today for the Bitcoin price. Guys, I have some bad news for Bitcoin, but I also have some potentially very, very good news for you. Watch this video until the very end because today is a very special one. I will go into the charts and I will show you something which happened since yesterday until today for the Bitcoin price, which potentially changes everything for Bitcoin. Smash up the like button, of course, guys, to a new all-time high. Leave your comments down below and make noise for the algorithm. Yesterday's video broke all the records. It's crazy. I mean, in a few hours already, we got like 11,000, 12,000 likes. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate it. And these views are just going through the roof. You know, the video I made from the airplane. Thank you, guys. Really, thank you for your feedback. And now let's go into the charts, guys, because let me quickly go over here. By the way, I am in beautiful Germany. As you can see here, I provided some landscape views for you just to make sure that you know how Germany looks because, well, I know that I'm not living in Germany anymore, but I still like it, right? It's beauty in its own way, beautiful in its own way, the gray sky and everything. Anyways, now let's go over into the charts here. And what I wanted to talk about is one thing I said yesterday over on Twitter, at MMCrypto over on Twitter, and I was saying once Bitcoin breaks the 36,000 level, it is getting very, very juicy. Once Bitcoin breaks, well, let's go over into the chart and see what happened. Let me zoom in. And what you can see here is, of course, the Wyckoff pattern, and the 36,000 level is right there. So we went down and we went up to 59,926, right? So $80 left. So of course it was not getting juicy. We got the rejection at the very important 36,000 US dollar level and went down. Now the question is this Wyckoff pattern still valid? Can we still go to 42,000 US dollar, the price target actually this pattern is predicting? Or more importantly, why did we get this rejection? Let me start with that. I am going over here to the CME futures chart, and everyone who's watching MMCrypto, everyone who knows me knows that I am not the biggest fan, of course, of this CME gap theory. But of course, I talked also with Da Vinci and many others, and there is, of course, some kind of legitimacy to it, because if the institutions are sleeping on the weekend and they are not trading, the boat is leaving the station, of course, every now and then they are bringing the boat back. And where the CME gap actually starts, this is some kind of like liquidity area, and the price is very likely to go down on the Monday to that specific area. So let's go over into the chart and see what happened here. I'm here on the 4-hourly candles, and what you can see on the CME chart is actually, if I am pulling out a horizontal ray, then you can see the following unfolding. Gap was actually created right there. The price went down and perfectly closed the gap so far. So if you are coming from the theory of the CME gaps, this gap is closed already. Now let's go back to our very, very famous or infamous, I don't know really how to say. I think in the end, history will tell whether it's famous or infamous. We are still here in phase D, and this phase D is not invalidated yet. What has to happen? Well, of course, if this phase D should not be invalidated, I want to see a daily close not below this line here, because if I were to go over to the specific chart, you can see it here, but more importantly, you can see it right there. We have here this last support point at 36,000, which we have to overcome. And very important, the secondary test, the upper line of the horizontal lines here, this one has to hold. The support lines, the upper one, this one has to hold. It is very, very important on the daily candles. Why on the daily? Because Wyckoff is traditionally a daily pattern, and I'm just plotting it on the 4-hourly, so it's easily visible. But what you can see here is the daily will close in like 12 hours, whatever, something like that. 8 hours, 9 hours at the time of recording, and we need to close above this specific level, the level we are hovering around. If we are breaking below with significant volume, chances are that this is getting unvalidated, which would be very, very sad, because this is like one of the last straws for the Bitcoin bulls here. If we are closing above, likelihood still the highest for Bitcoin actually getting this move to 40 to 42,000 US dollars. If we are though closing below with significant volume, I will, guys, let me make that very clear. I will take size out of my position, which is still in a profit, slight profit here. I know it's a lot of money, but like slight profit compared to the position size, 3 million US dollars, profits at 27,000 US dollars right now. I will take profits on that specific trade. If we are closing, let me quickly go back to the camera mode. If we are closing below the upper line of the support, let me also tell you exactly what price level that is, that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, I am talking about the 36,500 US dollar level. If we close below, it can get very, very ugly. This is the good news, the bad news. The good news is if we close above, we are still in the pattern, still 42,000 US dollars as the price target. And I have something else for you. I have something else prepared for you. If you are going over here, big shout out to my friend and business partner Anoop from MMCrypto. His channel is Crypto Anoop. What we can see here is also a potential cup and handle pattern right on the 4-hourly candles. It is a little bit tilted, but what you can see here that this could be the start of the handle. But what we need here is, of course, this freaking bounce of the 34,000. I know we are slightly below right now. It always comes down to the closes as well. And also the handle itself can also just go a little bit lower, so the invalidation point is lower. What we need here is a rounding bottom on the handle, and then Bitcoin finally breaking the 35,600 level for the second time. This level here, it has to be broken for the second time. And if this unfolds for Bitcoin, then this one here could be a cup and handle pattern, which if we break the neckline, of course, gets a very similar price target around the 40,000 US dollar areas. Right now, it is getting very, very interesting for Bitcoin, guys. This is something I can promise you. And we have a bearish invalidation point on the bottom, a bullish one on the upside. And some of the viewers might come and say, hey, Chris, what kind of prediction is that? Up or down? This is exactly how professional traders are doing it. Go out there, ask any professional trader out there. Every single professional trader in the world has a game plan for A and for B to happen. This is how it goes. What I can give you is probabilities. What I can give you is a game plan. When A happens, we do A. When B happens, we do B. And this is all you need to be a successful, long-term, profitable trader. If you want to be trading as well, just like I am doing it, for example, here in my trade here over on Femex right now, 28,000 US dollars in a profit. Well, I have something prepared for you. If you go down to the pin comment, you will find here 1,510 US dollars in free bonuses in the pin comment. All you do is go to the first comment and take advantage of these bonuses by clicking the link. Step number 1, making an account takes like 12 seconds or whatever. And then after your initial deposit, you get these bonuses for free. You should be an experienced trader when using these links, but if you are, use it, take advantage of that, and you can trade with the free bonus and with the profits from this free trade as well. This is actually already it for today. It was a very important one, yet a very short one, but really, like, I want to enjoy a little bit more of that view. Then I'm gonna go into the gym and let me quickly go back here. I'm gonna go over into the gym, into the sauna, and enjoy the rest of my day. And maybe if the price moves in any direction, I will make a video and update my thoughts about that. Right now, I'm still in a bullish standpoint because our bullish pattern is not invalidated. However, when it's invalidated, I will switch my bias. But so far, guys, I see the sentiment switching on Twitter like every 30 seconds, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. We are not like that, guys. We have a very clear game plan, and this is why I am not switching my bias on a 4-hourly basis or so. We know exactly what has to happen for switching our bias into the bearish standpoint. One last comment, of course, is that I also don't like that Bitcoin was rejected there. We have many failed rallies, many failed moves, many fake outs, and this is actually extremely bearish here. This is something we are seeing in a bear market, whereas in a bull market, we are seeing the bearish targets not reached and then fake outs towards the downside. Now it's the opposite. So of course, let's stay vigilant, let's stay realistic, and let's just let the price tell us what to do. This is exactly what we are doing at MMCrypto. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for smashing up the like button, for subscribing to the MMCrypto channel, pressing the bell, pressing on all. And as always, guys, bye bye.